sideways. Like, poor child. Didn't ask for any of this. Lost his mom. Your dad can't even look at you the same. All right, today I'm checking out Lucy Spraggan. I'm listening to the song Tea and Toast. Let's get into it.
Tom was born in 1942 with eyes of blue, and the doctor said his birth was far too fast. His heart stopped twice, but yet he survived. As he took his first breath, his mother took her last.
Oh, dang.
And his father knew that he wasn't to blame, but he never quite looked at Tom the same after that. And he rarely spoke about her, but when he did, he said, your mother used to say this. When the skies are looking up, my dear, and your heart's lost all its hope, after dawn there will be sunshine, and all the dust will go. The skies will clear, my darling. I'll wake up with the one I love the most, and in the morning I'll make you up some tea and toast. Well, they met through a friend who introduced them, and the first thing Tom said was, would you like to dance? They moved with each other, and when the music got slower, he said, don't let go of my hand. He said, it's only polite if I ask you tonight, would it be alright if I could walk you home? That night he told her of his birth, and he said when it hurt, he thought about what his mother said about tea and toast. Well, 2 quick years they went by, they were side by side, and without a plan they conceived a little child. He said, woman, I love you, and this you know, but I only earn enough for our food and clothes, but I love you and this baby until the day that I die. She said, we'll take care of this little life, and we'll fall in love with her baby blue eyes, and we'll be alright from some advice that I know.
Okay. It feels like the song is moving towards a happy ending, right? It better be, because they didn't put us through a lot already. I mean, just the way the song started, you know what I mean? With the mom, you're like, okay, oh, the baby almost died. Oh, the baby survived, good. And then, oh, that was the mom's last heartbeat. Now the mom died, and now the dad's looking at the baby all sideways. Like, poor child. Didn't ask for any of this. Lost his mom. Your dad can't even look at you the same, because it probably, just feels weird about you didn't kill the mom. But you know what I'm saying? Of everything that happened. I'm like, dang, that was like 30 seconds in. We got all that within the first 30 seconds. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just super sad. You forget how dangerous childbirth can be and whatnot. But yeah, and then, okay, now we're moving on. He's all grown up. He's dating someone, and they're about to have a kid. Yo, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Hopefully they make tea and toast for their baby or something, and the birth is all good. I'm just like, it could be the same thing. The story could repeat. Maybe he's having a kid, and maybe his baby mom dies as she's giving birth. Who knows?
She said, I never got to meet her, but if I did, I'm sure your mother would have said this. When the skies are looking up, my dear, and your heart's lost all its hope, after dawn there will be sunshine, and all the dust will go. The skies will clear, my darling. We'll show this baby all the love we know, and in the morning I'll make you up some tea and toast. Well, he took those words and he made them proud. He worked day after day and hour after hour, so they could buy a little house just on the outside of town. Their little girl grew up and so did they. They said that they loved each other every day, and 40 years later, that brings us to now. And as they're walking down the street, her grip loosens on his hand. He puts her arm around her side as she falls to the ground. He hears her breathing, and that's the only sound. Her body on the floor attracts a worried crowd. Tears roll off his face as he says, don't let go now. And he's sitting by a bed in the hospital ward, and their daughter walks in with a family of her own. She says, Dad, I don't know if she can hear you now, but there's one thing Mum would want you to know. When the skies are looking up, my dear, and your heart's lost all its hope, after dawn there will be sunshine and all the dust will go. The skies will clear, my darling, now it's time for you to let go. Our girl will wake you up in the morning with some tea and toast. Thank you.
I knew it was coming. I was guarded, but it still hurt to hear it at the end. But at least, I mean, they lived a full life, right? 40 years after your kid is born, then that happens. That's not, I mean, that's not great, depending on how old you are, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting much worse just by how the song started. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were really going to bring us at the end with something super, super sad. And that was sad. You know what I mean? It was sad, but it wasn't as sad as dying during childbirth or something like that. But the performance was good. You know, the story kind of sucks you in. But I mean, that's a sign of a good performance, right? If the performance was bad, the story would not have sucked you in. But she had a cool sound, I guess. And when it's just one woman and one guitar, then we're usually calling this country or folk. That was not country, right? So that's got to be, it's definitely not country. That's got to be on the folkier side of things. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to describe the sound. It's the story. It was all about the story. I don't know how she performed that without even looking remotely emotional. I think she was walled off. You know, she had to wall herself off to perform that. It had to, or maybe she's performed it so many times and the story doesn't really bother her like that. And maybe she knows it's not true, or maybe she knows it is true and she just done it a bunch of times. Maybe she's the girl from the very end of the Tom's wife's daughter's family's daughter. Maybe she's one of the girls. Who knows? Nobody knows. Maybe it's a random story. I don't know. But man, that story was sad, man. That was a tearjerker.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.